Hooray! Hooray, hooray, hooray for us. And welcome to Katie's Arms. We are officially open. I am unsure what is going on in the hair department, but let's just ignore it. And we are at our normal time of 8 o'clock UK time on a Friday evening, where we open up the Katie's Arms for everybody to come along and just forget the madness for a bit. So hello to everybody joining. And there was a bit of a, I'm not going to say there was a rush, it was a slight rush. So this is what it is. Cheers, everybody. I was actually really looking forward to a drink. And I even said to myself, oh no, I'll wait time in the Katie's Arms. I said that upstairs, like as if we'd really achieved a pub together. I'm unsure what's going on with the eye makeup either. I literally put it on with a spatula and no mirror. And frankly, it doesn't matter because we made a little effort. Let me show you something else. Cheers, everybody. Salute. Another crazy week. Yes, it really has been. It really has been. And first up, before we get going, must forget the madness, must forget the madness, must forget the madness. Exactly. So much madness, including my hair. Can we get a big cheers, please, for Carol Vorderman? Not only for her massive boobs, which are just terrific, not only for her 5 special friends, whoever those men or women are, brilliant. Not only because she has a waist that is literally this big and she can do maths, which is exciting, but a big hooray for Carol Vorderman for spanking Michelle Mön's arse. And that's a porn movie none of us want to see. But she basically got herself onto TV, which is marvellous in the first place, with her massive boobs looking amazing, better than Michelle Mön's ever would, because Michelle's are just purchased. And she just spanked Michelle from here to wherever she hides her cash and back again. And then looked straight down the camera and said, sue me. So I just want to say that the Katie's Arms is also, what we need to start doing is, in fact, we need to get down the children's music certificates, because honestly, you know, we're done with mothering, and we need to start putting up pictures of people who we celebrate here at the Katie's Arms. And clearly that can be the random lollipop lady who helps people across the road, and it could be Carol Vorderman. And my suggestion is that we put Carol Vorders into the Katie's Arms Hall of Fame, because hooray for Carol. She says everything about Michelle Mön that I would love to say if I had her kind of platform. And I hope Michelle Mön is going to go to jail. And I think she's a thoroughly repugnant woman. And I always felt that from the first moment that I ever saw her to every single time we had a scrap to now, when it turns out she has been allegedly a thief to the taxpayer. So hooray, hooray, hooray to Karen Vorderman. I'm so happy to be joining other Katie's Arms. So what is this? It's a lobster. Why are people outraged by my shirt? It's A, it's amazing. B, it's obviously amazing. C, it's slightly lesbian 60s. Brilliant. And it's lobsters. I can't understand. What is it we didn't like? And if we didn't like, who cares? Let me show you something else that's also exciting that I decided is that because I've been wearing slippers of late. Oh, hold on. Yes, good. Very good lobster emojis. I decided, I can't even get them up there. Hold on, this isn't working. I will make this work. Here. Right. Look, I decided, I'm supposed to be really flexible, I'm not, to wear, I've got gold pumps on, right? So I decided from now on, we would wear heels, yes, to the Katie's Arms. Because A, gets me out of my slippers, and B, I'm trying to be a grown-up. Oh, golly. That's why it took me quite a while to get up down the stairs, which is why the hair's like this. But yes, from now on, we're going to wear high-heeled pumps to Katie's Arms so that we're preparing for real life one day when we go back out. Thank you for all the lobster. Thank you. What wine am I drinking? Now, you must be a newbie, because people that know. Oh, yes, important things. I've got so many things to tell you and we're going to run out of time because I'm talking too much about bollocks. Hold on. Drink. Where are the leggings, high socks? I know, I dressed up. So the wine we drink here at Katie's Arms, if we can afford it, because obviously no one can afford shit because the politicians and people like Michelle Mone are stealing our cash, is Barefoot Merlot. I am not paid to promote this product, and that to me is rude. Whoever is the Barefoot Merlot kind of ambassador or merchant for the UK, where even are you? Clearly, the Katie's Arms should be sponsored by Barefoot Merlot, and clearly I should be giving it away to all of you. So anyway, Barefoot Merlot, let me tell you something. Bear in mind, none of us try and shop at Waitrose because Waitrose shoppers are generally arseholes and up their own arses and think that paying 450 quid for a week shop is totally fine. And like in aisle 3, there's always some bastard mother going, "Oh, Wilfred, no, darling. Wilfred, stop that. Wilfred, do try and stop that," as Wilfred is literally taking shit off the shelves and trashing it. Or some pathetic father dressed in like cords and, you know, greenware. You know, the greenware. I'm obviously a vegetarian. Going, "Oh, Hugo. No, Hugo. No, don't do that, darling. Darling, Hugo, don't do that." Well, I just want to get the kids and go, "Fucking stop that right now, bosh," which would end it immediately. But these parents, "Oh, Hugo, no, oh, Wilfred, don't do that, darling. Don't do that." So there's all of those twats in Waitrose, right? And then there's the old people. And, you know, love old people. Always love them, particularly in Asda, Sainsbury's, or on the floor, on a pavement. I'll always pick up an old person. It's like a little, you know, I made a deal with myself. If there's an old person pissing themselves, I will always pick them up. But old people in Waitrose, particularly the Waitrose that, if anybody's watching this that knows me in the Waitrose, will know. The old people there are a bit entitled and they push their trolley, and before they even go in the store, we know this because we had this last time, right? They bloody, yes, I know, I do shop there. But because of other reasons. But anyway, they push they get the trolley to the top of the ramp, and then they have to get the hand sanitizer and then have the mask on, wipe the trolley, mask on. Look scared of everyone, so I'm there fondling the fruit, you know. Oh, mustn't do that because we get banned, don't we? Remember, we are porn on YouTube now. We're classified as actual porn. So there we are. But anyway, trolley, and it's like, I want to say to them, you've come to Waitrose to shop. You're obviously all right with being out. If you're not all right with being out, please do stay in. And you're already like 85. So you are well past your sell-by-date. I mean, it's great that you're living and brilliant for all old people who are like 90. Brilliant. But like my ambition is 50. And if I get past that, I am not hand sanitising anything, frankly. I'm licking the arms of patients who have AIDS because, honestly, it's okay, isn't it? If you've made it to 50, that's a result. And after that, bring it. Give me anything. I'm sure I've had most things anyway. So that was my slight rant. Did you notice? About Waitrose. But my point was that, oh look, the name I hear when I frequent Waitrose is Timmy or Tarquin. Oh yeah. Oh, Tarquin, darling. Can you go and find the aubergines? Tarquin, can you go and find Mummy? Go see if you can find Mummy the aubergines, and we're going to make an aubergine lasagna for supper. Oh, fuck off. Barefoot Merlot is £5 at Waitrose. We don't know how long for. I asked Lovely Mark, he doesn't know the answer, but it is. Now, not all of us have got £5, quite obviously, because we can't afford to do shit. But if you do have £5 or find £5 on the street or someone gives it to you, take it, go to Waitrose, twat Tarquin one, see if you can trip up Hugo, boosh, give Winifred a little knock in the, back in the head on aisle 8, and go get yourself £5 bottle of Merlot. Now we're going to get told that I'm encouraging violence. I am. Okay, that's the Barefoot update. I have other things to tell you. Must stop touching my boobs. Okay, quick funny story, and then I really... Look, let me just show you. This is the list of things. This is the agenda at Katie's Arms. The agenda that we're supposed to get through. Let me tell you where we are on the agenda so far. We are not even at point 1. and it's 8:10. The agenda has gone to shit already. Like, these are things that are going to sustain the lifeblood of the masses. And look, that's why I should never be on a district council. A, because I'd be a twat. B, because I'd hate everybody on a council. And C, because I cannot stick to an agenda. I took the lions out for a little trot to be like, I'm home. Everybody be excited because I'm home. Like, I arrive home and I expect everyone to be like, yay, she's home. Whereas everyone's like, oh, you decided to come back. Anyway, I took the lions through the woods. Elderly gentleman coming through the woods with his elderly Labrador. Sweet. And he's a sweet country. Oh, hello. Country guy. And he went, he said, the lions ran past. And he went, well, they're a lively pair, aren't they? And I honestly thought he meant my boobs. And I was literally dressed in like 85 layers and my, I've got a duvet that's basically a coat that's a duvet like everyone has, right? That you just zip up from your ankles to the top of your head and it's like 25 tog duvet. And I had that on. So he probably couldn't work out if I was male, female or something in between. But the fact that he went, oh, they're a lively pair. And I went, oh, okay. Let me tell you things. Stafford, few more seats left. These are my stand-up shows. Catch up. Blackpool, we're sold out at VIP. They've sold out of the first seat issue and now we're pushing backwards towards the back of the theatre. But don't let that put you off because actually that theatre is proper old school, red velvet seats. And once you get in there with all of our people, like 1,000 of our people, it's just the best. It wouldn't matter whether I turned up on stage or anyone did. It's the best. You would just want to hang out there forever. So Blackpool, there's still some tickets and I don't know if did we talk about this on, I don't know, but Blackpool were approached by the mob who've been trying to shut our venues down. I will come to Milton Keynes. I will come anywhere that people will, that theatres will hold. 13th of May. So the mob that try and get my venue shut down, just a sport, right? It's just there's a Conservative councillor woman who's pro-trans, anybody have any pronouns, pro-injector everybody, pro-lockdowns. She seems to have got a particular bug about me. I can't imagine why. To lockdowns and to anybody who pushed the vax. Anyway, they tried to cancel Blackpool, right? Southend, I might have news on Southend soon. So they tried to cancel Blackpool and Blackpool said, this is the brilliant Blackpool lady, Martine, whom I love. She was like, well, Katie was here last year and everybody had a riot. Everybody had super fun and everyone loved the show. It's not political at all. It's like, it's just fun. And then she said, how about this? How about the people that want to come buy a ticket and the people that don't want to come don't buy a ticket? And the journalist was obviously like, wait, what? Wait, you're going to let people choose who they want to see? Wait, and it blew their heads, like their minds were blown. And then Blackpool went to the end of the pier. They got their billboard, which is like 6 foot by, I don't know how big it is, but it's bloody big. I can't explain it, but like big in the air. And they stuck my big ugly face all over it. Katie Hopkins live. Just to do this to the people who tried to tell them who they're allowed to have. So I love that. Tied to that, so yeah, Blackpool is 13th of May. If you can get there, it's going to be, the whole pier is going to be a riot of our people. And by riot, I mean pleasant, family, people that hug you, people that offer to help you, people that if you drop something, they'll pick it up for you. If you lost something, they'd help you. Our people. Let me say this to you. If anybody doesn't have a ticket to Blackpool, and I would particularly love this to be someone who can't afford to do shit all at the moment, who can't afford to buy a bloody bottle of Merlot, or if you're a young person, and by that I mean any age that's not me, there is an offer of a ticket, and I would just want to give it to someone. Let me just read you this. This is from a lady in... a bit due to my location. I think she may be abroad, but anyway, she's called Livia. Best of luck with all the stand-up shows that are holding firm. I can't make it myself due to location, but I would like to show some support to Blackpool venue that have really pushed forward and supported all of you guys. I would just buy a ticket, but I don't want there to be an empty seat that someone else could have taken. This is what you guys write in all the time. You're just like, I would like to donate the ticket price to the venue. Is that a possibility? So she wants to just support the venue. But if there's somebody out there just now, hello, you finally made it on the live. Hello, from London. Torquay, we were at Torquay, but Torquay pulled, which is why in the next cycle we will go back to the venues that pulled and say, look, these were a huge success. Now will you show some balls? So please, if you would like to go to Blackpool and you would like a ticket, please do email. Yes, that's young enough, darling. 19, of course. If you just, what's your name? Seb, maybe, or whoever you are. If you email landlord@katiesarms.com, maybe Seth, you could try first. We can match you up with this lady and she'll buy your ticket. And we can get you to the show for free. And therefore, that would be marvellous. And also you'll have a lovely time. So that's the show news updates. Blackburn. Oh, I shouldn't say this, so obviously I have to. What date is Blackpool? 13th of May. Go to katiesarms.com. You can find it. Or if you do Katie Hopkins, Blackpool, it should come up. There'll be an article there about far-right extremist terrorist threat. But get past that, get to Ticketmaster. There's the tickets. Let me tell you about Blackburn in October. It's selling out really fast. The board are a bit scared because the same mob that have tried to get rid of every venue are going for Blackburn. So I'm speaking to the board this week. I think that's confidential. So there you go. And just to show them that I'm not what they say I am. So Blackburn, my plan is that we'll sell it out for October. I'm speaking to the board to show them who I am, like this. Maybe I won't. Maybe I should dial it back from this. I'll be on with the board from Blackburn Theatre like this. Wow. I'll be like, no, we don't really need that. Really, thanks. So Blackburn, if you're anywhere near Blackburn, buy your bloody ticket. And tomorrow night, I'm going to be in Derby. There's a place called, I'm checking it because I always want to say Knobworth, and that's not right. Kegworth. So it's not Knobworth House, because I don't think there is a place called Knobworth. There is a place called Kegworth House. And you guys, Tara, let's talk about that. Let's make a note. You guys, because actually you guys can help with this. I can bring down the wrath of Katie's Arms because you guys are turning the oil tanker at every turn. Hold on, Comedy Unleashed. Okay, I'll talk about that in a minute. So Derby tomorrow night at Knobworth House, also known as Kegworth House. And we sold out, but the venue owner, because he loves you, the venue owner loves you, and so he has agreed to add like loads more tickets. I don't know if he's given us an extra space or what's happened, but if you want to rock up there with 20 quid on the door, it's not money for me. Please don't think like I'm like, give me 20 quid. This is money for the boys that are hosting this thing and the venue and the whatever. But if you're in Derby or you can drive a car, be in Derby tomorrow night and turn up at Knobworth House, but also call it Kegworth House because that'll be ideal because that's what it's actually called. And we're going to be, I think, nearly 300 strong. And I'm going to get to do stand-up with you. And then it's all, there are no rules. And there is nothing we can't say. And we are just going to let go. We are letting go in Derby. So do come to that. I have to hurry. Where should we go next? Email sign-ups. Yes, if you want to, go to katiesarms.com. You can just click email sign-up. And we won't ever bother you or trouble you. But if there's something coming up you might like to know about, we will tell you. So do just sign up. Like, don't sign up and think, oh, God, someone's going to try and sell me something. We're not. It's just Lovely Mark. It's just our list. And it means I can tell you things if we need to. Right. Or next time I get locked up, I can tell you. Good. Oh. Let me tell you a thing further down the list. Australia. You may remember, we're on the agenda here, do you notice? We're on the agenda. Shall I do what they do in council meetings? Just ticking off items from the agenda. Thank you so much. Why I should be an MP. I'd be terrific at it. I wouldn't, I'd be dreadful. What is going on with the hair of the woman who sits on the Labour front bench? What is she called? Someone will help me. The woman with the red hair. And she's got like loads of it that comes from here. And my question, is it Angela? Angela? Someone will help me. She has like ginger hair that comes from here, each side, but it's massive. Either she's got really big hair or she's stuck bits of extra hair here and here. But it's really disturbing because when she's like next to Keir Starmer, I feel like this ginger hair is just getting bigger and bigger. Like, I feel like one day her ginger hair is going to be like, you know, the creeping ivy and just like climb its way around Keir Starmer's nutsack and wrestle him back down from these. What is this? Is it real? Is it growing as you watch? How has she got so much red hair? And what does it mean? And where's it coming from? And is it, if she sticks it on, why does she stick it on? And when she takes it off, what happens to her? And does her power come from her red hair? These are all really important things. But next time you watch, well, you probably don't watch, but if you glance at the bullshit that is the House of Commons, which we know is absolute bullshit, and all of that lot of criminals, in my view, all of them, I think her red hair is starting to go up Keir Starmer's trouser leg and is just nestling around his tiny little testicles, and eventually she's just going to be like this and pull it in and pull him down, and then she'll be Deputy Prime Minister. Well, Prime Minister once Labour get in, whatever. Demographically, Labour will get in. Okay, we'll leave that there. Australia, get this. You will know, maybe, other things. I have so much I have to tell you. This, have I got this the right way? Can you see? Is this reading back to front or is it reading correctly? I don't even know. Died suddenly. This caused a whole world of pain. My video, can't even begin to tell you yet what's gone on with that. And my video on the climate lockdowns in Oxford. I can feel the forces of darkness reassembling. Okay, let me tell you things. So I need to tell you, Australia. So you know I got deported. I was Novak before Novak. And you know that Novak just got an apology in the public square and is winning everything and is literally the hottest man I've ever known, even though I used to despise him because I found him to be too autistic to take seriously. But now I love him. He got an apology. Guess what I just got? Did I get my 3-year ban from Australia lifted? No. Have I still got deported, tattooed on my arse? Yes. Am I allowed to go to Australia? No. But the tide is turning. Novak got an apology. Guess what I just got? Oh my God. Did you see that? I just got an email from the Australian head of whatever to tell me that I no longer owe Australian money. Because I got fined heavily for the crime of, what was it again? Allegedly leaning out of my prison cell without a mask to put my trash out as instructed. I got a $1,000 fine for allegedly leaning out of my prison cell without a mask to put my trash in the hallway as instructed. Allegedly, I still say I had one on because that was the rule. But whatever. And then I had interest on the $1,000 fine, plus I'm banned for 3 years, plus deported. Fine, for the crime of allegedly not having a face mask when leaning into a hotel. It doesn't matter. I got an email to tell me that my fine has been dismissed. So I no longer owe the Australian government money, which frankly, I couldn't give one teeny tiny shit about because I wasn't going to pay the fine anyway, because you can fuck right off. Nor was I going to pay the interest on the fine, because I would argue anyone finding someone for trying to breathe is probably a wanker. But I want to tell you that that's what's happened so far, and I will continue to create an issue for them around this, because they can apologise to Novak. Wouldn't it be great if they apologised to Katie Hopkins? We would like to issue a formal apology to Katie Hopkins and pay to have her deported tattoo removed from her arse. That's what I would ask for. I want an apology, and I want my tattoo laser removed from... I don't, actually, I love my tattoo. Right, I think that's the things I had to say. We've got 4 minutes left. Tell me things you want me to say. Yes, thank you to Australia for all your support. Nadim Sawi is a disgusting, disgusting, inflated pig of a man who should be locked up, and the people protecting him are part of the disgusting, disgusting group of corrupt and morally bankrupt and, I would say, criminal individuals who can't find Nadim because they're in on whatever the racket is. They are disgusting, and none of them even deserve the spit from your mouth. They are disgusting. And that fat, ugly, sweaty thing of a man, I say man, pig, deserves to be thrown in a pit and never be allowed out. So do I have strong views about the political class and the leaders of the World Health Organization and the WEF and all the rest of it? Yes. But do I have faith that the oil tanker is turning? Absolutely, I do. Climate lockdowns. Now, I think the actual protest is going to be on the 18th of February. If you're part of it, please do let me know, and I will help publicise it. I know there's some other group that are being like, this is not a protest, this is just a democratic thing, and we're not protesting, we're just leaflet dropping. And I think that's great, because like anyone on our side, that's brilliant. And if you're leaflet dropping and it's not a protest, you're just saying now is not the time, great, that's like a baby step. I am about the protest. I am about bringing the noise. I am against this. I am saying this is climate lockdown. I am against the globalised idiots that want to suppress the freedom of the people. It's lovely that you're having a flyer drop and it's not a protest. I'm about the protest. I'm about bringing 2 million people to the streets to make a noise, to say, no, we will not be locked down. No, you will not do this to Oxford, and no, you will not do this to other cities all across the globe where this is happening, because in 5 years we will not have the right to own a car, and all of you lot will have lied right to that point. So I love that there's people on our side who are having a democratic voicing of views and are determined it's not a protest. But then I remember Farage, when he started the Brexit Party, and he threw all of the UKIPers under the bus as being racist. We cannot afford to divide our side. We have to go forward together. And we all have a role in that. Okay, that was that. Good, okay. Shirt, please. What do you mean? Where did I get it from? I don't know. Type in lobster shirt. There was a company doing them brilliantly, but I missed out on that. So this was like the knockoff by someone, so I don't know. In Torquay, we all go to the council meetings. Good. Fuck them and their smart cities. Well, exactly. So if it is the 18th of February, somebody let me know. I will be there. Andrew Tate thoughts? Quite hotty, hot. Love a strong army. Love the Canadian freedom fighters. Don't mind a bit of Andrew Tate. I mean, he loves the theatre of the thing, and he's But you know what's been done to him. I've been through it, I suppose, a few times already, and good for him. Good for him. Yes, good for Tatey boy. Do be manly. Do it. Comedy Unleashed. Okay. Shall we bring the weight of Katie's arms? Yes, let's. I don't know if you know the boys from Comedy Unleashed, but there's a group of boys that run a stand-up show. It's successful, called Comedy Unleashed, and they're hiding from me. And some lovely supporters have written to Comedy Unleashed and said, why not have Katie? Yeah, why not have Katie? And they are running. They are the free speech boys. They are the free speech stand-ups. They are the boys who can say anything. We're free speech boys. But we also want to protect ourselves, and we don't want any hassle, and we certainly don't want to bring anything that might cause us any issues, which I totally wouldn't. So yeah, do feel free to get in touch with the Comedy Unleashed boys and just suggest me, like, super innocently, Don't say we talked about it on here. Say, boys, have you ever thought about having a female on the lineup? You know, or an older woman. Boys, have you ever thought even about having Katie on? Or what about that, boys? Do that, because they know and they're hiding. I've emailed them and said, boys, I'd love to join your 10-minute thing. I'll be a warm-up for someone. I'll come on for just a couple minutes and leave. I'll be the background kid. So that is a thing. I'm on it. Yeah, free speech, boys, my arse. Exactly. But, the big, we're comedy unleashed without limits, as long as it doesn't involve Hopkins. But let's go nicely on this. Just suggest me, and I'll follow up with them soon and just say, just wondered if you had the chat about me coming on, Andrew. Okay. I'm over. Before I sign out for the evening, what? You're having your saggy bits chopped off in Turkey. Love it. Okay, we need detail. Email me immediately. Katie@katiesarms.com. I want the before pictures of the sagginess. I want to see it all. And then I want after. Whatever you're having chopped, is it here? Is it here? Is it here? Or maybe here? Whatever you're having, wherever you're having it chopped from, we need to know. And I think you should come on to the Katie's Arms and show us your saggy bits. And let's do it before and after. Because my view on this is, hold on, I promised to go soon. Go, if you need to go. Yes, the home of free-thinking comedy, apparently. Yeah. I mean, I'm not offering to blow them. No, I'm not. No. So, my view on having bits chopped off, or things added, or these... I haven't had my lips done. People say I have. They're just really big. But my view is... Why am I doing that? You should do in your life whatever makes you feel best about you. So if you're like, but I shouldn't spend the money on me because I should spend it on my children, or I shouldn't do this because, or I shouldn't get this because, I shouldn't get lips because, I shouldn't have my tits done because, I shouldn't really get this chopped off, I should probably do the exercise instead. Fuck that. Whatever gets you through today, whatever, and into tomorrow, bloody marvellous. If it's Class A drugs, I don't see that that's my business, is it? No, unless you're driving your car and you crash it into one of my kids and then I'll come and kill you. But, it's not my business. Whatever you have to do to make yourself feel better, do it. And I'm not trying to plug the book because everyone's so kind. We're nearly running out of the bloody books. Which breaks my heart because I love these, because lovely Mark made them lovely. But that's what help is. And that's why actually taking this with you when you're going to go and have bits chopped off or added or made bigger is a great idea. Because this book is essentially, honestly, it's really your permission. Imagine yourself brave. There's a brave person inside all of us. As the expression goes, sometimes we just have to make the leap and let our wings unfurl on the way down. Step out like you are invincible and challenge the rest of you to catch the hell up. I am, I can, I will. Repeat after me. Come on. Repeat with me. Repeat with mother. Oh, just had a bit of a sweat then. A small element of sweat between my tiny frisky boobs. Oh, here we go. Porn ban on YouTube. Step out like you're invisible. I can. No. I am. I can. I will. Come on. I am. I can. I will. Right. And if the universe answers back with a beating and leaves you wasted on the floor, happens to me a lot. Take time to rebuild yourself and then go again. I bloody well am, I bloody well can, and I bloody well will. Yes, that's it. I bloody well am, I bloody well can, and I bloody well will. And I will see you in Derby tomorrow night when we will do more of that, and I will be talking about my legendary labia.